Hello students, in our previous video we have studied how to find the general term or any term of an AP using the general term formula. So we have studied that the general term of an AP can be calculated using the formula Tn equals to A plus n minus 1 into D, where A is the specific term, A is the first term, n is any term, D is the common difference and Tn is the specific term. So using this formula we have calculated any term of an AP. For example, calculate the sixth term of the AP. The AP given is 1, 3, 5, 7 and you have to calculate the sixth term of this AP. If you go on a reasoning method, so what is the fifth term? 9. What is the sixth term? 11. What is the seventh term? 13. But if we go by formula, Tn equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. Which term we have to calculate? Sixth term we have to calculate. So T6 equals to A plus 6 minus 1 into D. That is A plus 5D. A value is 1. D value is 3 minus 1, that is 2. So A plus 5 into 1 plus 5 into 2, that is 11. And if you go by reasoning method also, you get that 11 is the sixth term of the AP. Now it has been asked to calculate the 17th term of this AP. So by this formula you see, when you put 17 here, it will be A plus 17 minus 1D, that is 16D. So 17th term can be characterized as A plus 16D, that is 1 plus 16 into 2, that is 32 plus 1, 33. So this is how you find any specific term of any AP. You find a specific term of any AP. If the AP is given to you, then what you need to know is you need to know the value of A, you need to know the value of D, and you need to know which term you have to find. You have to find the fifth term, sixth term, seventh term, eighth term, or you have to find the general term. So whenever you need to find the general term, you do not put the value of n. But whenever you are asked to find 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th term, you just put n equals to 8, n equals to 5, n equals to 6. You just get a preceding value. Suppose you have to find the 5th term, it will come T5 equals to A plus 4D. Suppose you have to find the 18th term, it will come A plus 17D. So this is how you find. Now let us move towards the next type of question, that is which term of an AP? How many terms? When you get these words in the question, which term of the sequence? How many terms are there in the AP? How many terms are there in the sequence? So in these questions you need to find the value of n. In these questions you need to find the value of n. So how will you get to know how to put it in the formula? For example, if I say which term of the AP is 24? An AP is given to you and it has been asked which term of the AP is 24. So about which number it is asking? It is asking about 24. So the number about which it asks, it becomes the Tn. It becomes Tn, and from here you can get the value of A and D as well. For example, if I write which term of the sequence, let me write it. Which term of the sequence, the question is, which term of the sequence 4, 9, 14, 19 is 124? Which term of the sequence is 4, 9, 14, 19, 24? Is 124. Is 124. So which term of the sequence is 124? Which term? Which term means you have to find the value of n. You need to find the value of n. So about which term? This is the sequence given. So somewhere in this sequence 124 is going to come. So you know this is the first term, this is second, this is third, this is fourth, this is fifth. Likewise, 124 will somewhere come in this sequence. So 124 is which term? Which term is 124? So we know that A equals to 4, D equals to 9 minus 4, that is 5. About which term it is asking? It is asking about 124. So this 124 becomes Tn. Tn equals to 124. You have to calculate the value of n. So what is the formula of Tn? A plus n minus 1 into D equals to 124. What is the value of A? 4. What is the value of D? That is 5. So 5n minus 5 equals to 124. 5n equals to 125. So n equals to 25. Therefore, 25th term of the AP is 124. So this is how you calculate how many terms, which term. Be very clear about the question. How many terms, which term? It means that it is asking the value of n. For example, in this question it was very clear that Tn is equal to 124. This is asking about 124. But in some of the questions, an AP will be given and nowhere it will be said that which term it is asking about. It will be plain and simple. How many terms are there in the AP? How many terms are there in the AP? So in these types of question, you also need to find the value of n. The only thing that you need to know is how many terms are there in an AP. So the end term of that AP will become Tn. The end term of the AP will become Tn. For example, let me write a question. Let me erase it. The question is, how many terms are there in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 1, 1, 1. So this is an AP which starts with 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, and it ends till 111. So how many terms are there in that AP? Altogether, how many terms are there? This is what you have to find. So how many terms, which term, clearly means that you have to find the value of n. So let us begin. What is the value of A given? A equals to 3. What is the value of D given? That is 6 minus 3 equals to 3. And what is the value of Tn given? So remember, in questions which ask you which term, so in questions of which term, the Tn becomes the term about which it is asking. And in question like how many terms are there in the AP, the end term of the AP will become Tn. So this is the end term of the AP. This becomes the Tn. So Tn equals to 111. Now put it. What is the value of Tn? A plus n minus 1 into D equals to 111. What is the value of A? It is 3. What is the value of D? That is 3. So it becomes 3n minus 3 equals to 111. So 3n equals to 111. N equals to 37. It means that there are 37 terms in that AP. How many terms are there in that AP? There are 37 terms in that AP. Now let me take you to a next question that is very simple. I will let you know how it is done. Now you have learned how to find a term of an AP from the beginning. Now I will tell you how to find the term of an AP from the end. Let me show you how to do it. Very easy, I will tell you how to do it. I will write an AP and make you understand it. Like finding any term of an AP from the end. Very simple, and I will make you learn it through a very easy illustration. Now let me write it. Let me write an AP. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Now this is, I have written an AP. This is very plain and simple. First term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, sixth term, seventh term, eighth term, ninth term, 10th term. This is the 10th term of an AP. So it is very clear that A equals to 2 and D equals to 4 minus 2, that is 2. The value of A is also 2, the value of B is also 2. If I ask you to find the fourth term of the AP, if I ask you to find the fourth term of the AP, what the answer should come? The answer should come 8. Let us check it. P4, this is equal to A plus 3D. So it is 2 plus 3 into 2. That is 6 plus 2, that is 8. So the fourth term of an AP is 8. Now you have a formula. Pn end. This formula is used to find any term of an AP from the end. So to find any term of the AP from the end, it starts with L minus N minus 1 into D. What does L means? L means last term. N means which term? And D means common difference. D means common difference. Now if I say you find the fifth term from the end. Find the fifth term from the end. So what is the fifth term from the end? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth term from the end is 12. What is the fifth term from the end? The fifth term from the end is 12. So how will you find it using this formula? So you will write T5 end. What does it mean? It is the fifth term from the end. It is L minus N minus 1 into D. So what is L? L is the last term. What is this? 20. Fifth term, 5 minus 1, that is 4. And what is D? 2. So it is 4 minus 2. It is 20 minus 8. This is 12. So this is the correct answer. So now you know how to find it. Now you know how to find any term of an AP from the beginning and any term of an AP from the end. Like let me take an example. Determine the 10th term of an AP from the end. The question is, determine the 10th term of an AP. And what is the AP? It is 4, 9, 14, 4, 9, 14 till 254. From the end. You have to determine the 10th term of this AP from the end. So let us begin. A equals to 4. D equals to 9 minus 4, that is 5. And what is the value of L? That is 254. And which term we have to find from the end? That is 10. So N equals to 10. Let us write T10 end. It means 10th term from the end. It is L minus N minus 1 into D. So what is L? That is 254. 10 minus 1, that is 9. 9 into 5, 45. So it becomes 209. The answer is 209. So this is how you calculate any term of an AP from the beginning and any term of an AP from the end. Now I'll tell you how to know whether a given term of an AP belongs to that AP or not. For example, how will you find it that a given term of an AP belongs to that AP or doesn't belong to that AP? Let us take this example only. Let us take this example. After 10 we write 11, we write 12, we write 14. So looking at this AP 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, you can clearly say that this number 11 does not belong to the AP. Does not belong to AP. You can clearly say. Like this number 11 does not belong to that AP. But if it is asked you to show that this term doesn't belong to that AP, so very simple thing, about which term it is asking. It is asking about 11. So that term will become TN. So show that 11 does not belong to the AP 2, 4, 6. And this is the question. So it is very clear. A equals to 2, B equals to 4 minus 2, that is 2. And which term it is asking about? It is asking about 11. So Tn equals to 11. Now let us begin. Tn equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. So Tn equals to 11 equals to 2 plus 2n minus 1. So it is 11 equals to 2n. So n equals to 11 by 2. That is n equals to 5 whole 1 by 2. Now you can see that this value of n is coming a mixed fraction. When you look at it, you see that this value of n is coming a mixed fraction. Then what the observation is? The observation is, for any term of the AP, if the value of n comes a mixed fraction, then that term doesn't belong to that AP. If any term, for any term of the AP, if the value of n comes a mixed fraction, then this term doesn't belong to the AP. Suppose this question would have been asked for 12. The same question would have been asked to show that 12 belongs to the AP or not. So we would have taken Tn equals to 12, A equals to 2, D equals to 2. So Tn equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. So it is 12, 2 plus 2n minus 2. So 2n equals to 12, n equals to 6. The value of n is coming a whole number. And from here also visibly you can see that 12 belongs to that AP. So for any term of the AP, if the value of n is coming a whole number, then that means that that term belongs to that AP. And for any term of that AP, if the value of n comes a mixed fraction, then that means that the term do not belong to that AP. This is the thing that I want to tell you. Okay, this is done for tomorrow. Next class I will let you know about the middle term of an AP and how to calculate the middle term of that AP. Thank you.